Hey everybody, this is Zapcode, and today I'm going to be playing something a little different than what I've been playing. I've just been playing Warhammer 2 and Pokemon Showdown, but today I actually want to play something, one of my favorite Wii games of all time. Like, if you asked me what my favorite Wii game is, I would say it's this. Yep, it's Fortune Street. Guys, I really love this game so much. I already have an account. Made it pretty recently. And in this game, it's basically two things that you can choose from. It's easy rules and standard rules. And just because it says easy rules, it doesn't necessarily make it easy. So I'm actually gonna play the tutorial of each rule. So today I'm gonna be playing easy rule tutorial. I actually didn't even know this was a thing. When I first got this game, I literally went straight to tour and free play. I never bothered to play tutorial, but I'm gonna actually play tutorial for my first video of this game. I don't know what it's gonna be, if it's gonna be a different board or something, but it's gonna explain the game for people who don't know anything about this game, because it can be a little complicated. Okay, Fortune Street is an action adventure board game. The aim of the game is to get rich quick. Be the first to ramp up your net worth to the target amount and romp your way back to the bank to clinch victory. In this game, you'll be up against Toad and Slime. Alright, let's roll. Oh wow, we don't even have to roll, we just go first. Okay, for the tutorial order, the order of play will be, okay, me, Toad, and Slime. Yeah, and this game, it's like a crossover, or it is a crossover with Mario characters and Dragon Quest characters. So yeah, in order to beat the game, or beat the board, you have to get the target of your net worth. In this one, it's going to be 5,000. The first player to reach the amount and return to the bank will be the winner. So yeah, that's the goal of the whole thing, is to get the target amount. Also, if a player goes bankrupt, the game ends and the winner will be declared. You can actually change this. You can increase the limit to 2 players or 3 players. So if someone gets bankrupt, you can still continue the game with 2 other people, like 2 other computer players. You go bankrupt when your net worth becomes 0. When somebody goes bankrupt, the player with the highest net worth remaining in the game is declared the winner. Okay. Oh wow, it actually looks like a slime, this board. Welcome to Fortune Street. First things first, let's take a look at your assets. At the bottom right of the screen is the asset info window. It shows all players' ready cash and net worth at a glance. The left hand figure is the ready cash. So that's what you use to buy shops. The right hand figure is the total of ready cash and property assets, in other words, your net worth. So yeah, if your net worth becomes 0, you go bankrupt. There's nothing you can do. The first player to achieve a net worth of 5,000 or more and get back to the bank is the winner. Right, now you need to know how to make gold. Collect all 4 suits. Okay, the spade, heart, diamond, and clove. Right? Clove? And get back to the bank to receive a promotional bonus. The bonus starts off at 500 and gets bigger each time you receive it. You can only pick up suits by landing on or passing over suit squares. So now you know the basics. Get out there and make your fortune on Fortune Street. So that's basically the goal of Fortune Street. Even if it's easy rules or standard rules, the main goal is to collect all 4 suits and then get back to the bank. And once you get all of them, you get a promotion, so you get more gold, more money, and then you do the same thing all over again. But what makes it harder and harder is that people are going to be getting shops, right? Which means, and they're going to be able to increase that shop. And if you land on it, it's just gonna suck. So as you can see here, I can either land on an 80 shop or a 180. The 80 shop, it costs 80 to buy, but it's only gonna be 8 gold. So if someone lands on it, they're gonna have to pay me 8 gold. If I land on this one, it costs 180, so it's more expensive. But if they land on it, they have to pay me 29 gold. Shop squares are the key to making your fortune in Fortune Street. Nobody owns the shop yet, so you can buy it by paying the shop value in gold coins. Each time another player lands on one of your shops, he or she must pay your shop prices to buy... I didn't even read. This is the basic way of earning money. Yeah, if they land on it, they have to pay you. Your ready cash will take a hit when you buy a shop, but the shop value counts towards your net worth, so that figure will not fall. As long as your net worth stays above 0, you can't go bankrupt, so don't be afraid to splash out on shops rather than in them. But you also have to be careful. If a shop is like really expensive to buy, sometimes you just can't buy it. You can just decline it. Yeah, something I love about this game is that the characters actually talk. The CPUs. So all of them have pretty interesting dialogue. I really like it. And I didn't check the time. Oh god. It seems like... Oh god. The way he talks, the way Slime talks is so funny. Okay, let's roll again. I'm sure the game is going to explain to you like what happens. So maybe instead of me explaining, the game's just going to explain it more. Okay, right there, he has to pay me 74 gold. Yeah, he has to pay me. Yeah, sometimes they get really mad when they have to pay you money. Basically, guys, think of this game like Monopoly. If you know how Monopoly works, then you should be able to understand a little bit how this game works. This game is like 70% of Monopoly. It's like an upgraded version of Monopoly. You can buy other players' shop without their consent if you're willing to pay 5 times a shop's value. So yeah, this is known as a forced buyout. But if you don't have the ready cash available, you can't force anyone to do anything. Yeah, you can buy the shop out if you want to. It becomes yours, but you have to pay 5 times what that shop is. This is a good strategy. But to be fair, this shop is by itself. But you know what, just to do it, let's just do it. Okay, he got that one. And like I said, easy rules and standard rules are completely different. So tomorrow I'm going to do the standard rules tutorial. And you can see that the gameplay is actually pretty different. I mean, it's similar, but it's still different. Okay, right there I got my promotion. I got all the suits. And I get a pay packet. You've landed on one of your own shops, so you can choose to pay gold to expand it or another shop you own. This is known as investing. The more capital you invest in your shops, the bigger they get and the higher the shop prices become. So invest like mad and take sackfuls of gold from your competitors. You'll notice there's an investment limit that tells you the maximum amount of capital you can invest in each shop. So yeah, if I want to invest in this, the max amount of gold I can spend is 360. And it actually shows where it's going to go. If I spend 360, this shop is going to turn from 29 gold to 145. And the shop value is going to go from 180 to 540. So if someone lands on it and they want to buy it out, they're going to have to spend even more gold to buy it out. So I'm actually going to increase this one. Coatsworth will never let me live this one down. Why did they remove him from Nintendo? Like, they just removed him completely. He was like in every Mario game, and now you don't see him anymore. You didn't even see him in the Mario movie. If you manage to acquire a row of 2 or more shops, the shops will mutually expand. The shop prices go up, of course, but so does the maximum capital you can invest in each shop, so it's a real winner. The more shops you can get together, the greater the effect. Don't miss your chance to get a whole train of shops and ride the gravy train home. So this is the main concept of Easy Rules. If you get 2 shops right next to each other, it actually doubles the amount of both of those shops. So that goes to 290, and this goes to 80. So that's basically the main thing about Easy Rules. You want to get shops next to each other. And that means you can invest more. Even though that shop I was only able to invest 360, since I got 2 shops together, I can invest even more to that shop. Both my dogs are here. They're both sleeping right now. If you manage to acquire a row of 2 or more shops, the shops will mutually expand. The shop prices go up, of course, but so does the maximum capital you can invest in. Oh wait, I'm just reading the same thing all over. There we go. So that goes to 580. This goes to 160. And this one, since it's 2 shops next to it, it basically triples. And it goes to 152. In my opinion, I think Easy Rules is a lot more luck based than Standard Rules, but you'll see once we get to Standard Rules. Once we get to Standard Rules, you'll understand that, yeah, it's definitely, it's more complicated, but I feel like Easy Rules is definitely more luck based. So right now, see, I was only able to invest 360, but since I got more shops next to it, I can invest 720. So normally you'd want to invest like lower shops that are less. So let's just invest 855. So that goes all the way up to 1,333. Yeah, and if there's a shop that's super high, they actually get scared. I feel like the tutorial is just going to be a slime toad torture. It's just going to be torturing them. Okay, let's roll again. There's hardly any shops left. Okay, he landed on the bank. Yeah, if you land on the bank, you can choose which direction you can go to. So even though he came from the right side, he can still go to the right side again. Okay, if I get a 1, I can get 3 shops next to each other. Okay, level it up again. The more you level up, the more your pay packet is. So yeah, you'd want to get your promotions as soon as possible. So let's increase this. Yeah, this is what happens when you land on a suit. You get like these little card events, and all of them do very different things. Yeah, it's basically random. You have no idea what number you're gonna pull. And it varies. Oh wow. It varies a lot. So it can hurt you. Yeah, it's just gonna say the same thing. It can hurt you, or it can really, really help you. So because it's easy rules, it's definitely a lot more easier to understand. You know, get shops next to each other. And they increase. Okay, slime. Yeah, I don't remember. I haven't ever played Dragon Quest games. This is like the first this is technically the first Dragon Quest game I've ever played. So I'm not familiar with Dragon Quest at all. Oh yeah, I don't know if the tutorial is gonna tell you, but if you run out of like gold, if you run out of ready cash, if you go into negatives, you actually have to have to sell a shop. God, I'm stuttering. I don't know why. You have to sell a shop, and yeah, you don't want to do that. I don't know if it's gonna tell you that, but I'm just gonna say it. Like, you have to sell a shop. Okay, here we go. Let's just pick a random one. 29. Freebie heart. And if you get something like that, if you get a suit that you already have, you automatically get 100 gold. $57. Zoom to any square you want. This is one of the best ones. You can just teleport anywhere you want. It's really good when you want to get a specific shop. Or you can land on someone's shop and buy it out. Oh, poor slime. You just see him crying. Oh, my beautiful gold that I saved. Okay, I think I win here. Isn't it 5,000? The target goal, 5,000. There we go. Your net worth has reached the target amount. And yeah, guys, this was Easy Rules tutorial. I don't know if there's more to this, so I'm just gonna see. Yep, and it shows you a graph on how everyone did. Yeah, I think that's it for Easy Rules. Tomorrow I'll show you guys Standard Rules tutorial. It's going to be a little bit more complicated, I can tell. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.